Our lesson today is entitled Write Zeros in the Dividend. We are still dividing with decimals, and we are going to learn how to write one or more zeros in the dividend to help us finish the division problem. The problem then asks that Janet runs around the block for a total of 4.5 miles during a 6-day period. How long does Janet run each day? So we will divide then 4.5 divided by 6. We know that 6 does not go into 4, so I can go ahead and put that 0. Did I forget step number 2? Make sure that first and foremost you move up that decimal point. Too eager to get started, huh? So now 6 goes into 45 7 times, and 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. I'm going to subtract that, and 5 take away 2 is 3, and 4 take away 4 is 0. You might be thinking to yourself, is the answer then 0.7 with a remainder of 3? And the answer to that is no. Today we are going to learn to add zeros. So first of all, let's do a little review. Is 4.5 equal to 4.50? Did I change the value of 4.5 by adding a 0 at the end? No, I did not. So in my problem then, in order not to have a remainder, I can simply add a 0 at the end. I can go ahead and extend the division sign and go ahead and bring down this 0. Does 6 go into 30? It sure does, 5 times. So 5 times 6 is 30. And then I'm going to go ahead and subtract that, and my remainder then is 0. Answering my questions, how long does Janet run each day? Each day, Janet runs 0.75 miles. So today you have learned that you can add zeros to the right of a decimal point in order to complete a division problem. 4.5 is equal to 4.50. So in my dividend, I can add a 0 to the right of the decimal point without changing the problem. Let's try one more example. Let's try 43 divided by 8. Notice that there are no decimal points in this case, so I'm going to go ahead and start the problem. 8 goes into 4 0 times, and 8 goes into 43 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. Take away a 3 and a 0. Now, I have a 3 as a remainder. Notice that I had said that there was no decimal point. Or wasn't there? There actually is a decimal point right after the 43 because 43 is a whole number. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and take that decimal point up. After that, I learned that 43, I'm going to bring it over to the side, is the same thing as 43.0. I have not changed the problem at all, so that means that I can go ahead and put a 0. So it becomes 43.0 instead of just 43. Let me go ahead and bring this down. 8 can go into 30 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24. And when I subtract that, I have a 6 as a remainder. Okay, I'm going to regroup that. Sorry. 10 take away 4 is 6, and 2 take away 2 is 0. Well, I still have a remainder. Let me see. Is 43.0? Let me rewrite it again. Is that the same thing as 43.00? It sure is. It still does not change the value. So I can add here another 0, extend that division problem, and bring it down. So I know that 8 goes into 60 7 times, and 7 times 8 is 56. I will subtract that, regroup, comes a 5, then a 10 take away 6 is a 4, and 5 take away 5 is a 0. Oh, I still have a remainder. Can I keep adding zeros? Will I change the value? No, I will not change the value. So 43.000 is actually the same thing as 43.000. I can very simply add on another 0, extend this division problem, bring it down. And I have a 40. Does 8 go into 40? It sure does. 5 times. So 5 times 8 then is 40. And I have finally reached my remainders of 0. The answer then to 43 divided by 8 is 5.375. And if you're actually going to punch this into your calculator, you'll see that that's the answer that you will get. To summarize then, today you've learned that you can add zeros to the right of a decimal point in order to complete a division problem. Thanks for watching.